Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Lives of P. We're picking up exactly where we left off. We had just reached the inside of the new work, so we're gonna just continue heading through Mr. Vanini himself. Now, the weapon we just got, is one of my favorites. Really good against some of the human. An absolute unit, if you will.
This place gives me the creeps. Like something's gonna jump out any second. It's okay, pal. Gemini's looking out for you.
Yeah, really putting my mind at ease. That's cool. even lines. I am hoping you guys are enjoying the Let's Play so far. Hopefully you guys are picking up all the episode. If you aren't being notified, make sure you've got notifications enabled. Hopefully the game is at least entertaining to watch. I do recommend playing it if it looks like something you're interested in. Factory Manager's Report. Dear Mr. Vanini, as per your orders, I conducted a quality investigation on the ergo supplied by the alchemists. Of course, it was done secretly. Certainly, the quality of ergo was getting worse over time. I don't doubt the alchemists, but the decrease in quality is too widespread to call it a coincidence. At this rate, this quarter's puppets will have a high chance of defects. The most important thing is the quality of the ergo, after all. According to a reliable source, the high-level alchemists are running ergo production experiments lately using another method. Personally, I think their secret experiments have something to do with the decrease in ergo quality. Are they wringing out the bodies of discarded puppets in the barren swamp or something? Anyways, I recommend approaching them carefully instead of complaining to them. Manager at Factory 1, Nicole. I bet Nicola is dead. Seems like a good portion of people are dead. We're gonna quickly run past and Stargazer on the other side of them, because that is probably my best chance of survival at the moment. There we go. You can kind of see the big boy through the can. Let's see what's down here. Yeah, I think I got everything. Nice little shortcut. Get this right where we kind of need to be. There's a chest down there that I'll have to go get here in a second. Ow. Is there anything further along? Don't quite. There's two. Let's see what it fire. That might be a good weapon. Not tried it. I think I even missed it in my other playthrough.
Ooh, admirers seem to follow me everywhere. Pleased to see you, my stalker friend.
You made it all the way here unbothered by ruffians. You've got talent. I've never seen you before, but who cares?
This may well benefit our former client. Did you catch that subtle whiff of money in the air? Moneybags himself, Lorenzini Vanini, is inside this factory this very moment.
You caught us on our return trip. We had to deny his ridiculous request in person just to be sure it wasn't a joke. All we could do was laugh.
Keep your whiskers up if you're heading in there. He is the richest man in Krat. Or so they say. Who knows? Maybe he's handing out bags of money to lift his spirits.
Ha! That seems unlikely. No way are we doing that.
Well, anyhow, best of luck.
Are you carrying the latest
guess.
edition of Vanini's Landmark Guide? It's the most popular non-fiction work in Krat these days. Maduro wrote the actual guide, but Vanini published and financed it. It goes for a premium at the shop, but Maduro might not get his cut. He went missing recently, which of course made that volume more popular than ever. If you can get all 3 volumes collectors want, then you can get 4. No, 5,000 for it at the shop. But you're in luck. I have a conscience and a powerful sense of self-preservation. I'll let this one go for 500. That's a good investment. Don't sleep through it. You'll wish you had this.
So what does this say? This month's attraction, the Rose Estate. There's a warning band attached that bears the herring symbol. Warning, this book has been banned. If found, please report it to the city. Reading banned books will result in punishment. Are you sure you want to read it? Some uneven handwriting is here. You were warned, but you're reading a forbidden book. You are a bad person. Well, you're reading it, so this is what you get. The rose bloomed The roses bloom at the Rose's feet. Don't know the rest of it. The end. Reporter, Cat. This guide was made with the support of the Red Lobster Inn. Yo, we got the...
So, have you had time to read it? It's the first volume I wrote, so go easy. By the way, I need to mention something before it slips my mind. It's a shame that the original author went missing, but I fear you misunderstood this commitment. I am willing to sell my newest book for 500. No refunds, of course. That's a given. But look on the bright side. That volume of this series is not easy to acquire. Take care you don't get torched.
Best of luck to you.
Well, I guess, man. Here's the short part.
Fantastic. The pipe fit like a glove. Well, like a pipe that fit. Idioms, you know?
Yeah, idioms. Have you seen this eccentric? Hot off the press news this month again, this month's eccentric is Mr. J, a gentleman who caused a stir by marrying a puppet. Is it because the custom-made puppet is so beautifully made, or that Mr. J's peculiarities, even he, was unaware of, suddenly burst? Mr. J fell in love with the made puppet at first sight, and they got married even in the face of his family's opposition. But the lovers' secret wedding faced ruin. The enraged family stormed in, the husband was confused, the puppet bride was greatly damaged. Quote, she clearly had a soul. We loved each other. Gentleman J, who became his family's headache, still makes the same claims. He's even fixing his bride and redoing the wedding. This tragedy was all made possible because of Krot's advanced puppet technology. Let's all listen to our families now, haha. The Have You Seen This Eccentric corner will continue next month. Mr. J is weird. But I do also pity the man, because you know what? No. It's just weird. My name is Clark Shore. People call me Dr. Cure-All. I intend to confess my sins. I made innumerable medicine sales under the guise of it being a cure-all. At first, even I was sure about my experiment. Early on, the cure was effective in neutralizing the petrification disease. And why would the great alchemist's records be wrong? I know I stole it, but I perfectly followed the manufacturing process. My cure was perfect. But what went wrong? I dare not record what the ones who got treatment turned into. That was literally hell. And when I realized that I was the gatekeeper who opened the doors, I ran away. How can I atone for my sins? I only tried to treat patients and earn a few extra coins. I'm dying, and this is my penitence. I also have the petrification disease, but I'm not getting the cure. I'd rather turn to stone and freeze to death. God, please forgive my terrible sins. Well, there is a little optional boss down here. I'm going to quickly go rest at the start of this video and leave here.
All puppets must die. Oh, it's the only way to be sure. All puppets must die. I hear the sound of springs inside you. You're a puppet too. You can't fool me. All puppets must die. Kill the puppets! I wish I'd known. But surviving is a hell of its own. I wish I hadn't run away.
Let's get back, bad man.
I wish I hadn't run away.
Yeah, you running away would have saved you this trouble.
I'm sorry. I was afraid to die.
And then that just leads out here. Now, if you watched the previous episode, you saw that I got Trinity Key near the end. And that Trinity Key goes right over here. another shortcut. The Trinity key goes here. And if I had come here and went to the safe and grabbed that, then I would have had a different dialogue with the survivor. I'm pretty sure. But let's read the survivor's equipment. The mouse mask worn by the survivor, it reeks of sewage and fear. Rookie stalkers usually wear the animal masks decided by superiors. Perhaps this was even what had blessed the youth's fate. The hunting apparel of the survivor, it belonged to the one who forsook his oath. When the puppets toppled the tower, the youth fled in fear. He lost his sworn brother and his name that day, and became a survivor wandering in hell. Formal attire of the stalker organization of bastards. The blue tailcoats are the bastards' pride. The bastards who didn't fit in with Krot's ruling class dreamed of overturning the world. They teamed up with the foreign alchemists of the Isle, opening the door to Krot's golden era. Three create one, you who open the door be one with the great ones. Question of the day, did this factory worker ever think he would be destroyed like a puppet? Not really seen a factory worker that was destroyed like a puppet, but alright, you do you, I guess. Alright, here's the plan. I run up, I get that shortcut, and then I'll probably die. Move on. Oh god. So like, oh. I'll have to put in a video of my other playthrough about how me running and doing the exact same thing I did here when So I believe that gets everything. Puppet of the future. I don't know. I think I look better than that. And then this little area kind of just becomes a shortcut for me to go back through.
Accidenti. I have to stop them.
Warning. Beware when handling corrosive chemicals. Be careful not to melt your fingers.
Those stalkers just left me. It's rather disloyal. Quite insulting.
Vanini is a jerk. I want to make as much as Vanini's butler puppet does.
I A little help? Anyone? Wealthy and dashing philanthropist in need of assistance?
I'm not too sure about that, Vanini. I think you got everything under control.
Accidenti. I have to stop them. Oh, easy now. No need to kill me. Surely we can discuss this like reasonable people? Hold on. Geppetto's a friend of yours. He sent you.
He's actually my father.
I'm fine. Please, help me find my butler Pulcinella. He's a puppet and a friend. Those stalkers were supposed to be working for me, but... well... they bolted and left me to my fate. That was not helpful. My butler went to barricade the back door, and I haven't seen him since. Pulcinella has been a loyal companion. I'd hate to lose him. The factory is, of course, my priority. We must take it back. But please, keep an eye out for my butler. I'd consider it a personal favor and owe you in kind. Before all this chaos, Fuoco was the puppet in charge of the furnace. But he changed. He was a stand-up fellow once. Now, not so much. I'm told he's still building an army of puppets and marching them on the cathedral. How did this nightmare come to be? Please, you must stop him before he does any more harm.
Alrighty.
Before all this, I'm told...
The fire elites are just absolutely terrifying. Descartes' notes. The puppet cannot refuse the Grand Covenant imprinted upon manufacture. It must obey the Creator's orders and cannot harm humans. But look at that puppet that was once called Fuoco. Is the Grand Covenant flawed? The once faithful puppet now kills humans. It creates puppets instead of fire. It obeys something else other than humans. It's as if someone is controlling it, where it has a mind of its own. As if there's a king of puppets somewhere. Is it pretending to be human? Is it a simple defect? This requires further investigation. It's surprising. Fuoco's actions were not simple obedience, but faith. Fuoco worships something as God. I heard there's the King of Puppets on Rosa Isabel Street. That must be what is controlling the puppets of Krat. But a puppet having a human ego is a problem from another dimension. There is still a puppet's secret that I don't know about. Ergo is probably the key, but those guys are awakening like humans more quickly as days go by. Someone has to stop them before it's too late, for the sake of all humans. Hi, buddy. How you doing? Just wanna have a little chat? You can easily catch back up to me, so not too worried about, having to use a few methods for you guys, because later on, not too big a deal, but here I feel like I very much do not have the tools to take care of them. Ow. Luckily, those guys don't respawn. Alright. Let's go take care of Fuoco. He's kinda cute looking. you maybe not? Oh God. Oh God, I had the wrong thing selected. The fact that Death Ergo gets dropped outside the boss fight is so nice. And there goes the King's Flame Fuoco. The central core of the King's Flame Fuoco, Legion arm that expels immense firepower, can be crafted with the Venini craft machine. The puppet dreamed of a fire that would make the king's army. At the end of a desperate fight with the boy puppet, the fanatic's burning flame was scattered into foolish ash.
If it isn't my savior. Glad to see you made it back in one piece, my friend.
Bonjour,
Colonel Sanders.
and welcome to the House of Venini. I am Master Venini's Major Domo, Pulcinella, at your service, sir. The House of Venini carries only the finest in luxury merchandise. I believe you'll find all items to be both superior quality and distinguished provenance. I am certain you will be able to find something that suits you, sir. At the House of Venini, even priceless things have a price. Every item is a treasure of distinguished quality and superior provenance.
An electric blitz grindstone is nice. There's some liners. Let's go talk to
There
Venini.
you are, my boy. My savior, yes, that's the word. You took back the factory, and I cannot thank you enough. Without the factory, no more new puppets. The army has run out of recruits. My friend, you saved, well, All of us. But listen to me going on and on about my concerns, and I don't believe I've even introduced myself. Signor Lorenzini Venigni, gentleman, bon vivant, and, at the moment, utterly at your service, my friend. If the name Venigni rings no bells, perhaps you've heard of Graz's Prince of High Society. That is because they are one and the same. Just two of the many names I've collected in my 3 decades here on Earth. While I sincerely believe meeting Venigni is its own reward, I have not rewarded you in the more traditional manner. Please, take this, my newest prototype. It'll be safe with you. It's a grinder stone that keeps granting special attributes to the grinder. I hope you'll put it to good use.
Nice.
Then my eyes do not deceive me. I never imagined I'd actually see it again, and in the flesh, so to speak. I just designed it, set it aside, and never got back to it. Genius and acclaim can keep one quite preoccupied, I'm afraid. You are really interested in the arm, I see. Then, my friend, you shall have it. It just needs a few mechanical adjustments to fit your particular needs. And frankly, this design is almost child's play to me now, so let's start by making it a bit stronger, shall we? I will also add what we brilliant inventors call modularity. That means it will be much easier to improve and repair since you'll be able to use commonly found parts. You might say this arm's new abilities are legion. No? Too much? It was too much.
It was.
I always welcome friends. Of course you're curious. Pulcinella has been restored thanks to you. In a small way. Mostly it was me, but, you know, genius never rests. Except for beauty rest. Pulcinella isn't just my butler. He's my family. The only one I have left, really. I won't forget what you've done for us. If you ever need anything or find yourself in a spot of trouble, call on your friend Venigni. I always welcome friends. No one, not even I, know what started the puppet frenzy. Why, that day of all days, it was horrible. A violent rampage of murder and mayhem that is seared into my memory for all time. And it was never supposed to happen again. I made sure of it. Designed a few special parts to ensure they'd remain loyal. Puppet armies do not arise by chance. There was intent behind this. I don't want to leap to conclusions, but the only one I know with that kind of power is the King of Puppets himself. We need to learn how this happened.
Amatsa, that is one slick prototype. You think it's a tram for crickets?
Maybe. But I doubt it.
Felicitous salutations, my friends. My name is Signor Lorenzini Venigni. No doubt my reputation precedes me. I come to you with only the most peaceful intentions, and as a true friend of craft. Behold, Venigni Walk, where we will honor the city of Krat's history while forging her brilliant future. When I broke ground on this place, we broke ground. I certainly didn't do it all personally. This was simply empty space. A blank canvas. But in the hands of a maestro, it became a work of art. All my life, from boyhood to this very day, I have been derided for my, let's say, single-minded focus on a lifelong obsession with building animated, automatic, autonomous automata. But today, just look before you. Venini Works is ready to start building the future. Krat's golden era is waiting to be built. A dream of the future we can only create together. Help me make this future come true. Join us, for this moment in history will happen only once. Join Venini, your friend for life.
Alright. Well, I believe that's going to do it for this episode. I thoroughly hope that all of you enjoyed. If you liked it, please be sure to leave a like, comment if you have any suggestions, subscribe if you aren't already. You can find the rest of the Lies of P episodes here in the end cards, and share this with anybody you think might enjoy this kind of content. As always, I will see you in the next Lies of P episode. Stay safe.